I'm Helen Stubbings from Australia, and I design under the name of Hugs and Kisses. That is my pattern brand. So the first one is called Primrose Sands. This is my all-time favourite, and the collection was inspired by the wallpaper, the 1970s wallpaper in the toilet of a friend's shack on the beach. That's how it started. Okay, there are 16 SKUs in the range. There is the geometric print, which actually I don't know that I've got any here to show you because it's on the booth. Second main print is the one that I'm wearing, which is a lovely soft floral that I think could be used for borders and larger scale quilts, but also for obviously clothing, cushions, home deck. It's a beautiful print. And what I really like about the Red Rooster fabric is the drape and the softness of the fabric. So for clothes, it drapes beautifully. I'm actually more of a stitchery embroidery designer and an applique designer. So I work with small prints rather than the large conversational prints. And so most of my pieces here you'll see in the Primrose Sands are using them just as colourways and small tone on tones and things like that. So they're very usable. Those that like to do large quilts and quick pieced quilts, then we can drop in those large scale prints that are in the range. I really like the colour of this grey. It's a little softer than my previous greys. It's quite a silver. And that actually is called the lace print. And all the designs, most of the designs in that lace print, if you look at it closely, actually began as designs on tombstones in our local cemetery. So you won't recognise it, but if you take one little design feature and flip it and turn it and play with it, this is what it ended up like. Then the pattern it also comes with a cushion, a nice little applique. I think it's a lovely collection for clothing. I have a friend who makes these gorgeous reversible skirts and dresses. There's a dress on the booth and reversible. So all of the fabrics in the collection are quite versatile and go really nicely together. And just a little t-shirt. This is a little movement away from the style that I typically work in. So that's just using a plain background, and then I think I've used 8 of the fabrics. So it's a beautiful soft range. It is pretty. I'm probably quite well known for my pretty style. I have 3 girly girls, so you won't find much that's not pretty. And this is the same block, but it's a single block. So it made a very quick but large impressive quilt. And then that geometric print I've fussy cut in the applique. So that's taking the darker reds and making a lot more contrast, using those darker, picking out the darker colours in the collection. So you get a lot more contrast. And probably gets a more striking quilt than the softer one before.